Wow. I'm done, thank you. Good morning. Gosh, we are honored and privileged to have WiperFill join such a distinguished fraternity of Millionth inventions. The Patent Act 225 years ago has led to this day, and I would like to acknowledge the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office for protecting an avenue of American creativity, ingenuity, and prosperity that is unmatched throughout the rest of the world. And since I have your attention for at least a brief moment, I would like to talk about this plethora of American creativity and ingenuity that is sometimes called inventing. You see, we all invent every single day. Every day we say, well, why can't this pencil fly? Or 20 years ago, why can't we have a computer that fits in our pocket? No matter how outlandish or crazy our ideas may seem to be, someone else is probably going to come up with that idea and commercialize it. So my question is, well, why not you? My father and I, we own a small specialty construction business in Southeast Florida, Jupiter, called Hoover Architectural Products. And with 2 locations, I do my fair share of driving. It was during one of these drives going down the highway that I got a bug splat right in my field of vision. As many of us do, I went to clean it with the windshield wiper fluid, but ended up smearing this 2-pound, just like this 2-pound bug all over the windshield, and couldn't see it was trying to drive and had to look around it. A few miles down the road, I went through a rain shower and used the free water to clean it away. And I started thinking, there's got to be a better way. Why can't we collect rain, filter it, and put it back in our windshield wiper fluid tank so we never run out? A few days later, I went up to my wife when I got home for dinner and said, hey, I have this really neat idea, and I told her, and she's heard so many different ideas, and she just kind of looked at me and goes, that's a really good idea. You should do it. Honestly, I don't think she had any intention of me actually taking her advice and doing it. Little she know, but in the coming months, my brother-in-law and partner, WiperFill, Ryan and I would destroy countless kitchen containers, going through our highly scientific experiments in our controlled environment of my kitchen. But it was through this crude experimentation that we learned what worked and more often not what didn't. But it led to a complete redesign of our patent. We made a 180 from where we were going, but we got to where we are today, and to a working prototype and something that can actually be commercialized and used within the auto industry. So overall, what have I learned? Gosh, I think we've learned so much. We've learned that using a great patent attorney is crucial. We've learned that there'll always be naysayers. There'll always be people, no matter how brilliant you think your idea is, there'll always be people that think it has no legs. But most of all, and probably most simple, we learned that without that first step, nothing will ever happen. Now, never in my wildest dreams did I ever believe that we'd be here receiving the 9 millionth patent. As a matter of fact, we've probably gotten 5 times further than I ever expected to be. Not that I ever underestimated what WiperFill can be. I always believed that it would revolutionize the auto industry. After all, WiperFill revolutionizes a process that's been virtually left untouched since the advent of the wiper fluid system. Not only does the product just make sense when you consider all the modern conveniences in vehicles today, but it's extremely green, and it's going to save the auto industry a lot of money. Right on down the line from the existing manufacturers of wiper fluid to the retailers and to the consumers, it just makes sense. So in summation, now I got to throw in my WiperFill plug. I believe that United States of America is the greatest nation in the world to live in. I know that I'm lucky to live in and raise a family in this great country that cultivates freedom and ingenuity. A nation that protects hard work and perseverance, as the success of the USPTO has shown over the past 225 years. Ms. Lee, a great foundation has been laid before you, and I'm very excited to work with your office again on my next patent. But last, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank my wife. Erin, I'm not the reason we're here today. You are. You're the reason that we've achieved what we've achieved. Everything you do in supporting our family, our hard work, putting up the noisy drill at 2 in the morning in the kitchen. We thank you, and gosh, look what we've done. But we're not done yet, and look forward to continuing this journey down the road.